Yes, welcome to DM Astrology. We are into the series of Gemini Ascendant. In Gemini Ascendant, we have reached till the period of Sun in second house. Now we are going to see the Sun in third house. Very interesting because third house Sun is seated in own house. Again, getting a support from inside and outside. See the ascendant lord, we all know that the ascendant lord Mercury as an average and not hurdle sun to give result, as well as it will not support also. But in the second house we have seen the sun got a support. In third house again we are going to see that sun is going to get a support. Now what happened? The third house is a house of courage. We all know it's a house of courage, house of short traveling. What the people travel, the short traveling is a house of neighbor, it's a house of siblings. Your younger siblings comes from this house. This is a house where the desire take birth. Whatever the desire, whatever there in your mind, subconscious mind, and this is a house of dreaming. People dreams here, and from here they start the action. So it's also a house of a dreaming. And here the Lord is Sun. Being a Leo sign place, is the Lord of this house is Sun. Sun is also placed in this house, so Sun is in own sign. While planet is in own sign, it is sometimes very difficult to interpret it. See, if some person is in outside, we can call as he is doing business, he is doing traveling, he is doing eating, he is walking, he is talking. But when people are in their house and we are outside observing that they are in the home, but we don't know what they are doing in the home. Either they are sleeping, either they are working, either they are eating. Anything can be possible inside the house. So the Swagra is sometime, the Rishimini has said that Swagra is sometime very dangerous term. So it might be a dangerous term for the Sun to be seated here. What happened? This house is owned by Sun and seated also by Sun being own sign. What happened? Whatever the thing has to be produced, given, the owner is seated within the house only. Sometimes he might control this house also. Sometimes it happens that he might control this house. So that is also not good. And sometimes it's possible that he gives beyond your expectation and also sometimes more than what you expect. So both the way, if he's not willing to give anything, that is also negative. And even that you don't wish and you get, that is also a kind of a things that it is not acceptable. So both the way it is there, that might be some strange thing may happen. So what happened? The Sun in the third house, being a lot of this house is the Sun. It gives so much courage. Being the Sun seated here, Sun is a very confident planet. So after the age of 22nd, the person courage start. So he becomes so much courageous person, one thing. Then all the siblings, being the Sun seated in the third house, all the siblings, they are also having a very good relation, and he being a Sun in third house will always take care about their siblings, and their siblings are performing far better than this person, and due to the siblings this person will be known. See, wherever the Sun is placed, suppose Sun in the second house, you will be known by your family. Sun in the fourth house, you will be known by your home. Sun in fifth house, you will be known by your children. This is nothing but nothing like a secret, that's open things. So what happens? Sun being whenever seated, that thing become more lighted, enlightened and grown. So here it is a house of sibling. So siblings are always being more powerful, more energetic, and they might be doing something special which the others will going to get a result. So they will always get some kind of a name, fame and recognition by this, and they, due to them, the entire family gets a good result. So related to the siblings, it seems to be a very good that due to the siblings and relationship with the siblings will be always good. So siblings will be good. The courageous nature is there. After 22nd, the person will be over courageous and doing so many new things. He'll be always traveling also. Short traveling will be always there. Sun in the third house, always person inclined to travel. Even Saturday, Sunday also they go and satisfy their traveling needs. So that is also good for this. Their neighbor are also sometimes very famous and helpful person, and because of the neighbor also this person known. Sometimes somebody says just I'm living two buildings to this person, or I'm living next to this person. So this happens when sun is in third house. You'll be occupying, you'll be surrounded by the good people. Your neighbor will be always helping in the nature. So that way also, that neighbor way also it is there. All your inner desire, because it is a house of desire, and sun being a lord of this house, seated in this house, so all your desire will come out. It will be known to everyone. See, sun, whichever house it plays, it exposes the house. It's like focusing the light, and everything come into the surface, whether it is good or bad, but everything come into the surface. So that is also one kind of good things in the sun in the third house. Their courage, their inner desire, whatever they think internally, that all always comes some or the other time, if the dasha follows that way also, or sometime it comes with the transit of a good planet over this house. So sun is very comfortable in this house. By just sitting, it will give you a good relation with the neighbor. It will give you a good neighbor, good siblings, good courage to start any new work. They will having a very good daring and dashing, and as the karak is also supporting, we'll see at the time of karaka. Short traveling, they are fond of a short traveling, and always try to travel at least a week or very short distance traveling. So traveling also fascinate them. Their all internal desire, their dreams always comes true once they strongly desire. See, their dreams or the desire is such that if you tap it again and again, if you are tapping is a registering. If you are doing continuous one things, one by repeatedly, if you do, then nature will accept it, and it will give you that result. So that is a very important thing to manifest the things, and sun is a good planet to manifest and to focus certain things which have not been seen by the naked eye. Okay, so that way the sun is by lord, it is very much powerful. Now we'll see how it is having a good relationship with the karaka, because it's not important that you get the things. It also depends that you must also get the satisfaction and enjoyment also from this planet. Okay, so what happened? The karaka is a Mars, and that karaka Mars have a very good relationship with the seated planet sun, and being owner of this house also. So outsidely sun support the sun being seated planet in the own sign, and insidely the karaka, the significator is a Mars, and Mars is also very close to the sun. As in second house, the Jupiter is so close to the sun, it will cater everything and give that take whatever you want. The same way here, the sun with the Mars happens. The Mars being a significator karak of this house, it will always give a very good chance to a person to get the things also and get the enjoyment from that also. So both the way it will give a very good result. So Mars here being, it gives the siblings and very good relationship with the siblings. Yeah, sometimes its ego may suffer because of the both planet are as fiery nature. So in the relationship with the siblings, sometimes some spark may happen, but nothing to worry about it. So it will be a good that to be in a good relationship with the siblings, and also always helpful siblings always being there. Okay, so sibling wise is a very good for doing any courageous work. The Mars will support insidely, and ultimately you will reach to your desired result. So that's also one kind of relief you will get. So by getting a good support from siblings, good support from the whatever the courageous work you are doing, it is also encourage you during the traveling. It will give you a very good result. So during the traveling also, short traveling also, you meet the people, you have a good communication with them, and you will be benefited from the traveling. So not also a fond of a traveling, but also simultaneously the person will be having a very good intention to increase the relationship with the siblings, with neighbors, and with the travelers. Those they travel, those they meet. So both the way the Karaka significator as well as the Lord will be having very close relationship, and the person will be benefited like anything. Related to short traveling, courage, dreams, siblings, we all seen that third house is a very good being a Mars. Here the Mars should also place very well. If Mars is seated well in this chart, being exalted, being seated Kendra Trikon to this house, then that happens very fairly, and person having very good siblings, enjoyment from siblings, their courage and their new deeds. See, third house is also for a new deeds, whatever the continuous deeds you do, new things, new one after another new ventures you are doing, that is also because of this house. So you will be always inclined to do certain good things. Being a sun always directs you to focus on new things. After completing one deeds, you will be always inclined to do some another deeds. So as per the deed wise, it will give a very good result. You will be always inclined to do new things, and that new things always come into the surface. People will also encourage, they see it, and you will be blessed and you will be honored by them. See, only thing from 10th house is a house of name, fame, and recognition. Might be happen that person are not getting as they desire their name, fame, and recognition. From 10th house, it is a 6th house. So it will not give as appropriate, its deeds will be repaid, but this person will not stop their doing work. They will be continuously doing their work by utilizing their energies, and they will never discourage that if nobody is supporting, why should I continue, but they still continue. So that way also this person courage will be helped. So maybe it happens that the relationship with the father will not be good, being son being in the third house, but they will be always good with their siblings, and even though the father will not support, or they will not get any support from the father, but there will be a good relationship with the father. So ultimately we have seen this third house sun being seated in our own house, not creating any negativity, not creating any disturbance to the person, and in fact it will encourage the good deeds. It will allow the person to give good result, to focus all new deeds, new venture, traveling, everywhere this sun will be always benefited. And being Lord and being a significator is a Mars. Sun being a Lord and Mars being a significator, both have very good relationship. So by this, the person will not suffer anyhow, and he will be always getting the desired result. So here we have learned that the sun is a very comfortable in this house. We'll see in Gemini Ascendant most of the house sun have a very good relationship. So sun is one of the closest planet to the Mercury. Means the Mercury is the very closest friends to the sun, and following the sun very closely. That is why the Gemini's person are blessed with the rays of sun. They rise very fast, and they are getting whatever the desired things in their life whenever they wish. See, Mercury is nothing but this Gemini Ascendant is nothing but the application of mind only. Where you apply your mind, immediately you get a result. And especially for the Gemini Ascendant, it is a Mercury is also a lot of a fourth house. So after doing efforts, their efforts will be paid, and they are getting all kind of pleasure. So nothing like this. So we have learned this lesson that the sun in the third house, in the Gemini Ascendant being seated in his own house, it will always give good result, and try to show maximum of this house. Whatever the result they want to give from this house, it will try to explore entire house. If the sun was not a lord, sun was not seated here, this house will be, many people have so much talent, they are very intelligent, very good in the communication skill, but could not get a success. But here sun is very supportive, and own sign very good connection with the significator Mars. so he will not going to face any problem. So those having this combination in their chart being Sun in the third house in the Gemini Ascendant, they will be always being blessed and getting good result. So this lesson complete here. We'll see the next lecture. We are going to see Sun in fourth house in the Gemini Ascendant. Till that, just repeat this lesson again and again so to understand this concept very easily. And for entire consultation, for whole overall view, you can contact me for consultation in my email dmastrology1@gmail.com. You can like my page DM Astrology where I have put so many videos, so many articles also related to astrology. You can also see my personal Facebook Dharmesh Mehta. So do subscribe if it's not your subscribe my channel. Do like this video and do share my video. So herewith we are ending with this lesson. Thank you very much viewer for giving me a time and opportunity to serve you. Namaste. Thank you very much.